How the hell? My God. My God. Mari, did you start choking during that? I have heard word of this cow. This cow is important. I have heard word of this cow. Excuse me, cow. How are you? Cow. I'm so happy right now. You can nuzzle the cow. I was told hug the cow. I was told you can hug the cow. This is a full-on cuddle. Aww. I love you, cow. I love you so much. I can't see shit, though. There, I can kind of see. Y'all know this is a lot, right? We can agree this is a lot. Like, what the fuck? Have I disciplined the child? Do you only know how to handle if I use a gun? Ada seems confused. What do you want from me?
All right already. I've just gotta beat him, yeah?
That's right! Thank you so much!
Thank you so much! I love you! I love you so much!
You're a real handful.
Look over there! Royal Army tanks!
This is far too many.
I'm sorry, did I just...
Yes, you teleported through. What the? You're still clipping through it. I can't get in your truck. Oh. Where'd the truck go? Oh, it's not below.
And it didn't break. Like, if it broke, it would have exploded. Where?
That's what I was.
They come, they eat, they fuck, they leave. Oh, tiny game. What even? Why? Why, game? Why? This is verging on harassment. Slowly shrinking
hello.
harassment.
Ilo Storit Goniono. Fancy seeing you here.
Okay, game. You're tiny enough. Right. Down. Oh, rude!
Tygates, everything is here. Good to see you.
You suck. Crap. Crap.
Morning Pixeled Brain. How goes it?
Ah, wait. I thought I was doing better, but I was staring at the AI. Crap! Snow's a jerk. I got
Medium
last.
flights here. Did you bring me any moss?
Snow bullied. Snow bullied.
Thing in the bathroom. There's
Where are you going?
Welcome,
I'm
a Pixel
moving the
Rose.
house.
Pull
That's
up
what
a
you're
chair.
supposed to do.
You picked the spot for me to go to. I went to it, and you're nowhere near it. You told me to go here.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. Sorry about the early check-ins not making a noise. There was some issues. But hello to Arcane, hello to Snow, hello to Finn, hello to Vividist, hello to Elusive, hello to Door, hello to Tyga, hello to Pixel, hello to Beauty. Nice to see you. Hello, Rose. Hello, everybody. So a fun thing, Beauty. So with the moss, there's two moss now. So we've got the green and the purple, and that's a dodgeball. Hey Mello. So the green glows. So now, for subs, you can throw glowy moss and then regular moss. As an update, yesterday I got an email that my new computer's assembly has begun. So hopefully that'll ship out by the end of the week. That's my hope right now. So hopefully that'll ship out by the end of the week. I added a feature to the stream. Now I'm going to play music really quick so you can see this. But I added a thing to the stream. So now when music's playing, you can now see what music is playing. When I'm playing my own music. And it shows the album art, the artist, the music. Which I feel like I tried to design it in a way that it looked the nicest. Was kind of the thing. Like I was trying to get that to look better and fit in. I originally had it up behind my ears, but I realized I had issues when the name of the song got really long. And if you're wondering what do I mean by when the name of the song gets really long? So if I play some Bandai Namco music, they have really long titles like this. And it was getting really, really, really hard to be legible in any fashion, so yeah. So now you'll be able to know what music I'm playing. I'll probably play Power Wash tomorrow, and you'll know kind of more what I'm talking about. But we're going to play Final Fantasy X-2 today. I could play Final Fantasy X, sure, I guess. But 10 isn't that exciting. 10's overrated. 10-2's amazing. 10 is honestly, I think, the best Final Fantasy like franchise bit of the franchise 10 and 10-2. But 10-2, I think, is like the perfect one. The reason we're playing this, though, is because people pissed me off on the internet yesterday. And if you're wondering what I mean by that, no, 10-2. It's a little loud. But no, so 10, and then 10 had a part 2.
My Christmas wish to Satan is £10 of enriched uranium.
41.
I think I chose the wrong thing. I think this is kind of the, like, just before.
My longest yet.
Yuna, it's time!
Coming.
I'm gonna... And I can't pause.
You're diving like a real pro, yeah?
I chose the wrong thing, though, so I'm gonna close this down and relaunch this. So Final Fantasy X is a standalone thing. Just like, I'm gonna use this as an example. Just like you have Despicable Me and Despicable Me 2. You have Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. That's what it is. It is the sequel to Final Fantasy X. The whole thing is because every number of Final Fantasy is a new game. I do think Final Fantasy would have done well to give every single one of them like a sub name. So Final Fantasy X name, but it's the sequel to Final Fantasy X. It actually caused a lot of problems when they did that for people. Like people were complaining, "Oh, we're just like that's called 12." Like, no. No, the story is Final Fantasy. It's a standalone title. No Final Fantasy numbers are connected to one another. 10-2 is the sequel to 10. Is the whole thing. But yeah, no, so basically people were saying that Yuna is a pop idol in Final Fantasy X-2. Yeah, it is, Mello. The people are saying that Yuna is a pop idol in X-2, which to me says they've completely missed the point of X-2. So just as a general recap before I even get into it, in Final Fantasy X, there's gonna be spoilers in this. No, the only ones that interlink are ones that have like the second number. So Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2, 13, 13-2, and technically they don't say 13-3, but it's 13-3 Lightning Returns. There are connections there, but unless that first number is the same, they're not really connected. I think technically 9, 12, and I think it's 9, 12, and 14 are all the same universe, but they're like thousands of years apart. So not really connected again. But no, they're not interlinking by any means. They're just, it's a franchise. It's a complete like separate story with separate characters and different dimensions and not even related. The only real thing you'll see in common between Final Fantasy games is typically after 2, there'll be a character named Sid somewhere. That's it. There's going to be a character named Sid, and there's probably a character named Biggs and a character named Wedge hidden somewhere in the game. That's it. But you're not really seeing anything else beyond that. You might see a lot of the same monsters, but that's just monsters. But just as kind of a recap of the first game, in the first game you are, and I'm going to be vague on this because this isn't we're gonna be spoiler territory. Spoiler territory. Final Fantasy X is a really long, convoluted game. But basically, the character you play as, Tidus, is the son of a famous blitzball player, which is a sport in the game. Tactics is not a numbered one. Tactics is kind of a weird thing of all of its own. To get into tactics is to get into some really complicated madness. Tactics is a thing. World of Final Fantasy, right? World of Final Fantasy is connected to all of them. But yeah, Tactics is kind of the same universe too, because I believe Ivalice is mentioned in 12 and Tactics. Yeah, so there's some stuff. But basically, in 10, you're the son of a famous athlete. You're also an athlete. You're about to perform. A giant tidal wave comes in. It's not actually a wave. It's a giant monster named Sin. Whole thing's a religious allegory. But basically, Sin comes, consumes your city. You wake up. You're a couple thousand years in the future. And you basically meet up with Yuna, who is the main character central in this picture here. And she is the High Summoner's daughter. High Summoner apparently was basically best friends with your dad. You have to go defeat Sin. You die in the end, and because you find out that you aren't even real at this point, that you are made of memories and souls of those who have died. But your character fell in love with him. That's kind of the thing. I don't feel like I can get into more proper detail on that. It's not entirely important, but just to understand that 10-2 takes place 2 years later. Riku and Yuna, Riku the blonde on the left, and then Yuna the brunette in the middle, were in the original game. Pain is the new character added on the right. It does a decent job recapping this at the start, but I just kind of wanted to give that general rundown. But this is 2 years later. You have basically killed religion by defeating the whole reason the religion existed by fighting Sin. So they have no more reason for religion. So there's a power vacuum because everything was kind of run by religion before. So you're existing in a world of power vacuum. You just want to live your own life. You no longer want to be in the shadow of your father or in your own status as being the High Seminary. You just want to be yourself. That's kind of the premise. So yeah. Okay, now we're at the start. Actual start. So that is a blitzball arena. Blitzball is basically underwater soccer or water polo. But in a giant sphere. They're not playing blitzball right now, though. So this is the opening, and this is where I think most people seem to fall off of understanding. And it's sad, because this is only 3 minutes long, and this is where people already fell off. So people see this and assume Yuna is a pop idol off of this alone. This is why I was so pissed off at these people going, yeah, Yuna's a pop star in 10-2. No, she's not. If the only thing you ever saw was this opening, you would think that. But if you never played the game, if you ever play the game 5 seconds past it, you would know that's not the case. And this is why I got pissed off yesterday, was just people calling Yuna a pop idol. That was Yuna's design in the first game. This song has been stuck in my head since 2004, since 2003. This song, it's in my head at least once a week. Most addicting Final Fantasy song. And this game, for those who are unaware, it's Charlie's Angels. A6. So yeah, like you can see how like people would get the idea, oh, Yuna's a pop idol from this opening, right? Like I get how people would think that. But like I had people argue like they beat the game twice. She's a pop star. No. It's funny though, somebody had to argue with me. I beat the game twice. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's like I beat the game 10 times. And then they called me a liar for saying 10 times. The game has 6 endings. 10 times isn't a lot for a 22-year-old game. Okay. So that opening, if you had just seen that, totally agree, you would think that, okay, she's a pop star, right? Hey, Kayla. So, but right here, listen to the words. Look at what is said here.
Boys.
Clearly not Yuna. They didn't even say Yuna.
Show me your moves.
It's not Yuna. Okay, Kayla, I got in an argument on TikTok and blocked by people because people were trying to claim that Yuna's a pop idol in 10-2, and I go, Yuna's not a pop idol in 10-2. That's kind of the whole point of it, is that Yuna's not a pop idol. and Yuna doesn't want to perform or do music for people. That's not her thing. Oh, I had people saying that I was a liar for saying that, that I beat the game 10 times.
Worm.
I had somebody say, it's implied that Yuna's done performances before the opening. No, it's not. This was like her return to the spotlight performance, which is why so many people showed up to the concert. And it's not even her. It's all about LeBlanc. Sorry, spoiler on the name. It's all about LeBlanc using Yuna's fame to scam people is the opening of this. It's the entire premise. The only thing I don't like, and this I think is a major flaw with this and what caused some of this, that shouldn't look exactly like Yuna. What we're seeing here should not look exactly like Yuna. It should look more like Len. So I think longer hair not in the braid would have been good for this design. But I think it was more just research management and time rather than anything else.
I could have danced.
So that'll get explained, Beauty. That'll get explained shortly. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna fully like explain that. Hey, studio. I'm not gonna fully explain that until we get to a certain point.
Hold still.
I will say this: it's a disguise. It is a disguise, but I will explain how that works soon. That's why the statement of "give it back" was said first at the very beginning.
Child's play.
Riku, I really liked Riku growing up. I like Riku a bit less now, but that's just because I keep having to hear Tara Strong's voice, and Tara Strong is on my list, you know? Yeah, Pain. Pain is the one that's in Pain is where it's at. Listen, Pain awoken, like Lulu awakened something in me growing up. And Pain cemented that in me. Lulu also, with this one, confirmed disappointment is real. Because what do you mean Lulu ended up with Waka? Like, that's my biggest complaint in this entire game. Biggest complaint. Why did Lulu end up with... Actually, that's what... Yeah, that's my biggest complaint. My second biggest complaint is why does Brother still have a thing for Yuna?
You, step aside!
I really liked the build-up in 12, but I do think but 10-2 handled it really, really well. I mean, 10 was also really bad at getting you into the action, for what it's worth, right? 10 was really bad at getting you into the action. 10-2 just did really well. So, I want you to pay attention to that Moogle, that person hiding in the Moogle costume. I'm not gonna spoil it, and I asked chat not to spoil it. But you see the Moogle costume cowering, right? Oh yeah, no, I agree, Kayla, but then 12 tried to do the same. And I don't think 12 was wrong for it, it just feels weird, right? I think... I'm gonna put this on wait just because I'm streaming. And then I'm gonna speed that up so everything goes a little faster on the loading. Question why vibration was off. Okay. Yeah, so that's a Moogle. That is a person in a mascot Moogle costume. But you get a full heal from it. So you can actually grind levels really early in the game right here. If you want, you can just stay here. And every time you interact with a Moogle, you get healed. I believe... I'm trying to think. Like, I don't remember when Moogles really became a staple. But I think 9 was the one that people really fell in love with Moogles, right? 9 was the game where people fell in love with Moogles. And then 10 didn't actually have living Moogles, but they were plushies. 11 brought Moogles to a forefront again. 12 completely redesigned Moogles into what I think is the best design. Yeah, 12 has the best Moogles. They're so well done. Honestly, if I weren't a rabbit VTuber, I would love to have a VTuber model that is designed based on the Moogles from 12 because they are flawless. Yeah, Taiga, that's because you have one brain cell. I'm joking. But yeah, you can grind experience just by doing these fights for a little bit. The Evilise Moogles do have wings, but they also have outfits. And I really feel like that giving them outfits gives them personhood that you don't see in other Moogles. In any of the other things, the Moogles don't really have a thing. Moogles are hard. It's hard to describe. Moogles are, I would say, the equivalent of kind of the non-evil fairy from media, right? Moogles are fairies. They're a species that only certain people can see. They're a mythical creature. They're kind of this whole thing.
Youch. This way.
Yeah, no, that would be part of their name, Beauty. Right, Mello? Now that's Yuna. So the one we were seeing, notice the very different outfit here. A lot of people complained because they thought that Yuna's outfit change was too drastic. It's like, she went from a sheltered religious girl to suddenly having destroyed religion. She's gonna cut loose.
Where's the imposter?
Why did I get stunned out of that? The music is a little odd here, but I think it works. We're in starter easy mode. I don't need to actually try. It cannot be! But yeah, it's not really, there's not much point in me not doing that. Not just rushing through. But okay.
That's quite enough sniveling, boys.
Here we go.
Persistent, aren't you?
My grid. You give us back Uni's garment grid right now.
It's also dress sphere, not garment grid, which that bugged me as well.
Give it back.
Very well, it's yours.
Hey, Amoru. So that's LeBlanc.
But it won't be yours for long, loves.
Hey, Soumya. Okay. So now to kind of explain, there are these things called dress spheres in this. It is all about, like, customizing and changing outfits to do this entire thing. I don't touch the creature stuff from the HD remaster. Personally. So in this game there are dress spheres. Dress spheres contain memories of different people and who they were, and you can inherit abilities of people who use those. Yuna never used this dress sphere prior, but she was on it, is the whole point. Right?
Hey, eyes on me.
So, Yuna was on a dress sphere that wasn't hers. Kind of, Avon.
I won't let you off so easily next time.
Get back here!
And this is confirmed that Yuna has never worn it by this right here. This bit here.
What? What? Hey.
She can't stop dancing. She's never worn it. It's making her dance. Oh, hey, look, a mission complete. That looks really familiar. This is the game that that graphic is from that I created, for those who are unaware. But Yuna never danced wearing that. Yuna never wore that sphere before. It's making her dance. So for people to claim that she was a pop star prior already makes no sense because she would have worn that previously.
My body just started dancing by itself.
And would have
I
known.
didn't know what was going on.
Which is why, like, those people bother me so much saying that.
While I was dancing, something
Saying that.
happened.
Can't believe they ripped of Cameron's mission complete graphic.
Right? But yeah, no, Yuna never wore it before.
You sure looked like you were enjoying yourself. I was. It felt like some other person's excitement just took over.
That can happen when you use the garment grid. The emotions of the person recorded in the sphere pass to the user.
Isn't that dangerous?
For those unaware, that is the voice of I'm gonna reference Adventure Time first. That is Gunter from Adventure Time, with the lizard form of Gunter. That is the voice actor, but it is also Bobby Hill.
I want to see.
It'll cost you.
One moment.
She's kidding.
What? No dance?
No dance!
Looks sick, TV. Galwings! The wind could duck.
So he is speaking a language called
My
Albed.
latest invention.
Just as kind of a general thing. He's speaking a language called Albed. Albed is the language of the people from Albed, which Shinra here is, brother is, Buddy is, the other one piloting, Riku is as well. Yuna is half Albed. Brother and Riku are siblings, and they are cousins with Yuna. Okay, Yuna is their cousin. I believe it's Yuna's mom and Sid, I believe, were siblings. Which is why brother, this is the second most annoying thing to me about this game. Brother has a crush on Yuna. Did in the first one, made sense, didn't know Yuna was cousin. Knows Yuna's cousin, still has crush. It's weird, and I'm sorry, but I need that all to be made aware that he's being a creep. So they added a feature in this. You can actually do some tutorial stuff. I'm going to do this to kind of cut this a little bit off, but...
He's a real whiz kid.
Alright, they added a creature creator. This thing's new to the HD remaster. I'll explain the creature creator to you. This is the Fiend Arena, a secret base that I created. This is where you put captured fiends into teams and train them. Fiends are reincarnations of humans who couldn't make it to the far plane. My objective is to train fiends and learn the secrets of their fiend tale. Go to trap creature, got it. No dance! Duck soup! Trap pod S, okay. So we pick a location. 4 types of trap pods, small, medium, large. SP, target specific species, got it. Now I gotta trap brother. The brother is listed as a creature in this, which I gotta say is a little amusing. Oh no, door! Do take care of yourself.
Huh?
I did say no. I do want to be clear. I did say no. And it let me go with that anyway. So I genuinely don't care about this stuff, but I am just trying to get through this. Dude. I'm just trying to clear this tutorial off, because this is a feature I won't be using. And the reason I say I won't be using it is just genuinely because I do not care at all about the added this added functionality of the game. It's, again, not something that was in the original game, so... And don't get me wrong, I'm cool with, like, HD remasters adding things. Hey, Wim. I'm cool with HD remasters adding in features. Like, I am not opposed to that. But I want a version that I can toggle on that removes those features. If you're going to add bonus features, make it a setting. So, like, I would like this whole section to be, like, disabled. Though I think this came out in 2013. So there might have been some kind of restrictions on really what was aware, what was thought of. And like, oh, we're remastering it, let's add a cool thing. The fact that they're making me do creature history as well, though, like, I don't... Yeah, I get it. I get it, game. I don't care. This game is also, like, very opposed to allowing you to skip anything, which makes it take a little bit. Yep, got it. Got it. I think it's worth noting, too, as well, in this, is that this entire concept, if you do this, actually makes the game harder. Because you gain abilities by using different jobs throughout the game. So, by doing this, you have to replace party members, thereby making them level slower, therein giving you less that you can do. Like, it's actually a problem. And it's just like... please. Please stop talking, I want to get to the game. Come on. Look at this! There, we're done. I did it, okay. Now we're gonna go up here. Go over here and we're gonna save. Do. Okay, I feel better. Alright.
This is Pain. I look up to her as a sphere hunter.
Pain, also known as one of the best designs in Final Fantasy.
I know her very well. She's not exactly the talkative type. I heard she joined the Gullwings shortly.
She reminds me of, oh, what's her name from 13?
Know much about her either.
Like, I feel like the redesign of the character in 13 to what she became in the final release. I can't think of her name. She wears the blue, has, oh god, what is her name? She always hung out with, was it Vanille? She always hung out with Vanille. Can't remember her name. But, yeah. This is Buddy.
Still analyzing. Creedib.
Creedib. I used to be able to actually speak Albed.
Airship with us 2 years ago.
When I say I was obsessed with 10, I mean it.
He seemed disappointed.
But yeah, you'll find primers around the game, and it allows you to learn more things.
You bet. It all began when I saw this sphere of you. At least, it looked like you. I couldn't say for sure. I thought I might find more spheres like it if I joined the Gullwings, so I did. Oh, in case you're wondering, the Gullwings are sphere hunters, and sphere hunters are, well...
The only thing I can remember is now the cemented in Nura de Sajvi.
We fly all over Spira. I'm really enjoying myself.
Glad to hear it. For a while there, I was starting to feel like a kid now.
Don't be silly.
So there is one other person on the ship we gotta meet. Where you at, buddy? I need to go to the elevator. In the cabin. Ow! Hey, Sleepy. Alright, we need to go here, and then... Barkeep!
Miss Yuna, what can I do for you?
Miss Yuna!
The barkeep's a Hypella. No one knows his real name, so everyone just calls him Barkeep. Brother took him in, and now he works aboard the airship.
See you soon.
See you soon! But that's Barkeep. Oh, I went to the wrong floor. It's fine. So this is the Celsius. Amusingly, like, so this is the Celsius. The airship in Final Fantasy X was called the Fahrenheit. For those of you who play Kingdom Hearts, you may actually recognize the airship then, by that name alone. If you play Kingdom Hearts, that you were able to make these airships, or gummy ships, as it were. And then this is Brother.
Yuna, has my talking gotten better?
He didn't speak any
Has improved
English.
quite a bit.
Spirin.
He told me that he
Not sure what the name of the language is.
just so that he could talk with me more.
Good question, Dor. Probably the third one that they never released, thankfully. So yeah, learning Abed, as you go around, you get primers, so you gain some more letters so you can read their things better. You get a handful at the beginning.
Let's go! Party! Party!
And Brother gave us a free dress sphere. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our garment grid. We only have first steps right now. But we are going to equip this one in. It's a fun ability. It's a little overpowered early on, but... I'm going to take that. I'm going to rearrange this, though, because I'm less likely to use Songstress, and we're going to go here. And we're going to give everybody a sword. Everybody gets a sword. That's how I start my games, okay? Everybody deserves a sword. What am I supposed to... I always get stuck here. Might as well take it easy till Buddy picks up some leads. Buddy! You got a lead? Still analyzing. Oh, I need to rest. I always get a little lost, but the take it easy. So now I go here, we go back to see Barkeep, and we go rest. But yeah, like I said, every character in this game, or every job, you need to play as those jobs repeatedly. And as you play as those jobs, you'll gain experience with those. Starting out with Warrior is just a really good way to begin the game. Miss Yuna, I need to rest. Sleep tight. Sleep tight. Swords for all. Ban it. Don't yell at me, bud. Hi, Fury. How are you? Hi.
Gull wings! Report to the bridge!
Yeah, I don't know what any of those words were, actually. If you replay the game, this is a fun little thing. If you replay the game, you actually do get to see the words. Like, it keeps the primers between saves.
Treasure sphere waves, they're coming from those ruins they found at Gagazet.
All right.
Cut up! Gagazet!
Next stop, Gagazet. Let's go.
Sacred Mount Gagazet, silent guardian of Xanarkand, city of the dead. When
See, I think Lulu should have ended up here.
the clouds enshrouding the mountain.
Like, if I could change anything, I would take Lulu and move her from Besaid and have had her go with Kimahri and go up to Gagazet.
Hey, the rocks are floating. Don't tell me we gotta climb up that thing.
Not what we're doing right now.
No worries. I'll take you to the top.
I like that we can see the top of Gagazet because we never really got to see the peak before. Fury, do you really need attention that bad? Hi, bud. Come here. Hi. What can I do for you, buddy?
Yuna!
Whoop! What can I do for you?
What's your
Wow, 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 wow.
Disasterific!
That does not work.
Terrific is not a word. Say disastrous, like the rest of Spira.
I'm not listening!
Riku, come in.
You want me to hurt him?
Yes, but not now.
That'd be great!
Come in.
Heave!
Ho!
Okay.
Thanks. That was a little close.
Little bit. Just a little close.
Come in.
We're here. Everything's fine now.
Nah, keep an eye on Riku.
You got it.
All right. So now everybody's going to be in warrior class, but we are going to get into some random encounters through this. Press and hold circle to jump. Yay, tutorial. Now, this is the fun part. They taught me that holding circle allows me to jump, but if I don't press it, I can get stuff like that. Which, that is lightning immunity? Halves lightning damage and can cast thunder, yep. Climb back up this way. Whoop!
Oh, we're not getting across this way.
Let's find another route.
Down we go. Save point. Oops. Do-do-do.
A dead end.
Just great. Think this machina still works?
Machina! I like that they call it Machina. Because I think this is such an important thing to note. And I know that sounds weird. But so Machina was viewed as this evil thing by the Church of Yevon. But Machina was used in their temples in areas that were off limits to the public, which I think is a really interesting thing about talking about how they're basically stealing things and pretending, oh, it's fine when we use it. Because Machina was viewed as this evil thing that only the Albed would use, and Albed were hated against for it.
Oh, disasterific.
Disasterific! I am on my way.
What about me?
I also think there's a note there. Riku said a disasterific and brother got annoyed. Yuna said disasterific and brother was all over it and repeated it back. Whoop. Ah! See, there they are all in their warrior outfits. So one of the cool things about this, though, is, like, every character has their own, like, outfit put in. And, like, full-on, and it's, like, full-on designs. It's not just like, oh, we've given them a sword. I love that they actually went through the trouble of so many different designs, where in 10, you had to switch between 7 party members. Where in this one, you've got, like, full-on outfits and changes. Yuna's sword is actually Tidus's sword from the first game. Which is a nice little reference back to his. Wait, did I get into a battle in the sky before I'd even realize that? Oh yeah, no, this game is a cosplayer's, like, wet dream. Which is funny because remembering when this game came out, I mean, granted, cosplay wasn't as accessible as it is now, but remembering when it came out, I remember there wasn't really a lot of cosplay at the time. Okay, calling something somebody's wet dream is not actually me being weird. That is a really common turn of phrase.
Ah, the thief.
Whatever do you mean? Ugh, that's what I hate about amateurs.
Maybe she'll go away if we ignore her.
I heard that. Just as I was saying, amateurs, they have no concept of what it takes to be a true spear hunter.
Amateurs, weren't you following us?
Following? A mere coincidence.
You was right, boss, as always.
As always.
Following them has paid off splendidly.
Laugh while you can.
Love that. I wasn't following. Following them paid off. For whatever reason, it's really not wanting to. Let me see. What? Oh. I love that that's still added, even though it held it.
Stop your slacking this instant!
But yeah, calling something a wet dream definitely is a adult term, but it's accurate. But no, there's so many costumes in this and things like that, and there's just so many fantastic designs. My favorite one is the Berserker outfits.
And this
but
is the thanks I get for going.
They're all really well done for the most part. There's a few ones where I go, eh. Like, Payne's songstress outfit looks like Elvis.
She is.
Which I get it, but eh. The Gun Mage outfits are really cool. I would like to cosplay as the Moogle we saw at the beginning. That's the outfit I want. I love this little timer at the top, mainly because of the little animation of LeBlanc's team. And we are actually timed here. So they gave a proper, you have 6 minutes to get to the top. Ow. No, we focus on the Ahriman. Focus on the Ahriman. There we go. Ahrimans, if they hit you, can cause blindness, making the rest of the fight harder, so you really want to take them out quickly. You know what, let's have a little fun here. I'm gonna go to equipment. And we're going to... Let's make everyone into a gunner. Like, I would say Riku's gunner outfit is a bad one if I'm... No, is it Payne's gunner outfit? It might be Payne's gunner outfit. It's not great. Is all I'm saying. It's not great. There are some misses. Oh no, it's not gunner. Is it thief? No, yeah, it's Payne's thief outfit. For some reason, Trigger Happy's not working, which I'm a little worried about. Riku's gunner outfit actually might be better than Yuna's. Which is Yuna's default outfit, just to be clear. I'm not allowed down that way? Gotta go this way.
You look a tad flushed. Why not stop to catch your breath?
Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's only letting me press R1 once. I don't know what's going on there. But Trigger Happy is rarely worth it. It's mainly used to increase your chain count, because you do more damage the higher your chain is. So it's not the end of the world if I can't use that. One thing I like about this section, specifically, is they give you a lot of things that you need to climb here. And that might seem weird, but like giving you a lot to climb here really does give you this method of really making sure you remember that you have to hold circle rather than just tap it, because tapping does nothing. You have to hold it, and they want to cement that in your mind, so they give you a very busy platforming area to do it. Now this is the wrong way if we go to this side, but if you have the time. Aw. That's really cool to know, though, Beauty. I'd love to see what you did draw. If you still have that saved, I'd love to see that bit. If not, I understand. Booyah! Give me that. Okay, red ring, I believe, is fire. So I'm going to take the silver glass that hide darkness. Going to give the red ring. And we'll go back over here. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. And we're going to go over here. Silver glass to Riku. Intentionally going the wrong way just lets us get the get that ring. Which isn't like the most important thing, but it is nice to kind of get out of the way.
Oh, you know how I hate the damp.
Sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss. So they do give you plenty of time. Those they're really long seconds. I don't know why it's like you have 6 minutes and it's like that's like 10.
That's it?
Like, look how long the seconds are. They're very, very, very long seconds. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but you got plenty of time in this game. The PC version actually has a fast forward during the battles that this one doesn't on PS4.
Let's show the ladies a nice warm welcome.
Whoop. I love this little fight because the first person we took out was a mage, and I just love the idea. Oh no, they're casting a spell. Gone. Gun. All right. I couldn't remember if I could jump off that one side. Okay, so you gotta be careful with bombs, because the bombs are the big floating red ones. They will explode after 3 hits or 3 turns. But again, I need to take out the blind one there. We learned pot shot. Which does a little bit more, but not a lot. There we go. But yeah, I think you gain the abilities mainly based on when it's an attacking ability, you get it by hitting them. When it's a healing ability, you get it by using a heal. Let me up. Game. There we go. I think there's a chest over here. Yep. Ice ring? Star pendant. What is star pendant? Poison. Well, poison protection. Whoop. Okay. Up, up. So you notice the timer stopped. It's because they fell off.
Would you stop staring?
Okay, save. So, I've got to go back to the statement I made at the beginning. Is there anything here that makes you feel like, oh yeah, Yuna's totally a pop star? Anything at all? Anybody getting that vibe that the comments were given? On that TikTok? That was, like I said, completely wrong? There's so many people that were, like, fighting me. Yuna performs 2 songs in this entire game. And neither of them are ones she wants to. So they are right that she does sing in it. But she doesn't sing because she wants to.
Figures we'd run into something like this.
And you'll actually see some repercussions of her singing if we revisit Luca by the people talking.
Hi there, creepy Chloe.
I don't know what a hair bobble is. Ow. What is a hair bobble? Oh, a hair tie? We just call those hair ties here.
Too easy.
Talking about what is essentially an elastic band with fabric around it, right? Oh no, Dor, I'm sorry.
It's obvious to the trained eye, that sphere's just a dud. Perfect for the dull wings.
Rude!
Youth wins again.
Well,
I want to be clear. The youth wins again comment. LeBlanc is like 22. Riku's 18, Yuna's 19, and Pain is 20? Like, it's just being a dick. Okay, let's see. Let's change off of Gunner. No, we'll keep Gunner there. But I'm gonna put Riku as a songstress. Let's make Pain... No, Pain can stay a gunner. And then we'll make Yuna into a thief.
Brother, mission complete!
Brother? He's not with you?
Come on, somebody play the mission complete sound. Let's go. I think it's gonna pop up on its own in-game. Close enough.
He said something about Yuna being in trouble, then he just jumped ship.
I want to be clear, he jumped off the ship.
He's alive, right? Just leave him there.
Uh-oh.
Can you analyze the
Door. Put it in boiling water. Isn't that what you're supposed to do with hair ties? Everybody, you put it in boiling water? And then it'll reinvigorate the hair tie? You don't have a kettle? Can we appreciate this? That they coded this?
Analysis complete. Want to watch the sphere?
Here we go. No. Hey, Strabo. Xanarkand! Ow.
I can't believe I actually got a ticket. What a thrill to be able to shake her hand like
Anyone recognize that voice? Any of you cool enough to recognize that voice?
It's not very exciting.
Junk.
But we can use it as a dress sphere.
Woo, Black Mage.
Woo!
Incoming data. Goings to your stations. Hey, how long you plan on lying there?
Excuse me.
What is it?
The treasure sphere data you've been dying for. There's at least one on Besaid Island. And another in the Xanarkand ruins.
So, where to?
Didn't you type over 1,000 words about this game yesterday? Oh well, I guess we just embrace it.
Bravo, Strabo. Bravo. So that voice was Dwight Schultz. He's other characters in this, but I would say his most popular cartoon voice is it's Mung Dal from Chowder. Beat the ladies off with a stick! Back, woman! Okay, so we're gonna go back to the, here really quick. We need to go to our garment grid. First steps, yes. We're gonna take Black Mage, put it there. And Festivalist, put it there. Back out of this. We need to go in and we're going to change. I got Yuna on Thief, but I am gonna turn Yuna to the Black Mage. The Black Mage outfits are fantastic. Alright. So once is to go to a couple of locations, and you really do need to go to a lot of them. The main thing is you need to complete both of these. Now, it is advised though you actually visit all of these between every single one. But we're just gonna go top down. Because the easiest way to keep track of this. So we've landed outside of Besaid. Now I'm gonna do some lazy leveling here. Mari busted a little bit. So we're gonna do one fight, but then we're gonna take a break after that, because we haven't taken our break yet. Look at Yuna's Black Mage outfit. It's so good. Too easy. Okay, so we're going to be right back. We're going to take a 3-minute break. You aren't going to miss anything, but we do need to run ads, turn off pre-rolls for anybody who didn't make it to who hasn't made it to the first hour of the stream. So I'll catch you all in 3 minutes. Do take care of yourself, stretch your legs, grab a drink, all that fun stuff. But be right back. Here, I'll do it while one-handed.
I hope they'll be proud.
There. So, so that's the joke. And it. Oh, it doesn't want me to fight it. Now, I know you don't want me to fight it, but I want to fight it. I shouldn't try to fight it. It's too strong for me. Okay, I know we can do a shout out for Ellie. I have to pick and choose who I do the shout outs for because of the content, because I try to keep the content safe for all ages, and I know we won't get that from Ellie, so. There we go.
I was too busy looking at your nipples.
What did I just say, Ellie? I said safe for everybody, and I get that clip. Ellie. Hey sis, look what I can do. I'm dead. Sis, are you looking? Are you looking? Sis? 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 Okay. I can't see shit, though.
I can kind of see. Y'all know this is a lot, right? We can agree this is a lot.
Hey, the timer is actually synced up this time. It's off by like 1 second, which is fine by me.
Like, what the fuck? Where'd he go? Oh, God.
Yes, let's all laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
Get headshots with the rifle.
Auwe.
No.
Game.
No. I'm not dead yet. You.
Hello. Hi, everybody. All right, let's go in for some plot progression.
This must be how a runaway feels after finally coming home. This is the first time I've returned to Besaid since my journey began.
Audio's being weird. It's subtle, but it's being weird.
I'm a little nervous.
I bet. The way you took off without a word.
Yeah, you said it.
So, who isn't a Final Fantasy nerd and knows that voice?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, as long as you're okay, yeah? Your friend?
Oh, this is Pain. We're looking for spheres together.
So, you're a sphere hunter now. I heard the rumors. To tell you the truth, I wasn't too worried.
This should be a really easy voice to recognize. I would say it might be the most recognizable voice actor voice out of anybody ever. But
Oh, you haven't changed a bit, Tubby.
Whoa, cut it out, yeah? I'm gonna be a
you can see his abs, Toby.
you know?
You can see his abs.
Any day now.
It's also ironic because you can literally see Riku's ribs.
To tell the truth, I sure don't feel like one. I mean, how do I know how a father's supposed to act in front of his kid?
Why not just do what your parents did?
Don't remember him. Sin saw to that when I was still little.
You don't have any spheres of them?
Nope, not a single... Oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Anyway, do me a favor.
But yeah, for anybody who's not aware, that is John DiMaggio. I think most popular now as either Bender or Jake the Dog. But this came out about the same time as Futurama, or was being recorded the same time as Futurama, so he wasn't really as iconic as he is now. But yeah. Also, something that I think goes underappreciated in a lot of games in general from this era. It's not as much here. Not in this location, but there are some like super detailed areas around. Where is it? I think it's this house over here. Yeah, so this is one of those things that Final Fantasy used to be known for. The only thing that's 3D here is literally the stools they're sitting on and these two people. Everything else is a 2D painted background. These are static images. There's not 3D here. And this is something that Square did a lot that allowed for some really detailed backgrounds without really any, like, rendering, right? Like, we've got the floor, but then it's the thing sitting on the floor are all 3D. And there might be spots where I can kind of clip through, depending on how they place it. No, I think they did a decent job. But you can kind of see how I'm running here, the shadow. The shadow doesn't know how to handle itself on the fabric, right? So it is a flat texture, and I'm just running on top of it, but generally speaking, you can't tell. And a lot of the interiors where I can't control the camera will be done that way. Right here, all of this is all painted. This is all painted background. Okay, I'm gonna make a semi-crude joke here. But if you ever wondered where the meme of the big-chested goth girlfriend comes from, it's Lulu. Lulu is literally the origin of this.
Hi, Lulu.
And this is where so many people kind of fell for goth women. If they didn't know Elvira, it was Lulu.
Ah, bummer.
So, care to go for a little walk?
Can you?
I could use the exercise. Come on.
I want it to be clear, she's like 8 months pregnant right now.
Run off without telling us.
And they really didn't, like, get new models for anybody.
Walker told me about it.
Well, like, because Waka got called Tubby, and Waka's abs are still showing. They didn't redo their models.
Tamari said he found it on Mount
I think they rushed it a little too much.
It does look like him, though something seems a little off. Have you found anything?
Nothing. But there's still a lot of places we haven't looked yet.
Must be fun, being free to go where you please.
It is fun. I never expected a journey quite like this.
I do find it funny, people, there's people who have made this dress and they go, it's really hard to walk in and all this stuff. And it's like, you actually made the belts go all the way around the dress, didn't you? Just make them straps across the front and it'd be far easier to walk around in.
But Yuna, never forget who you are. You're the High Summoner that defeated Sin. There are those who would use that, Yuna.
I'll be all right. I won't let myself be used anymore. Not by anyone.
That line is important.
Ooh. It kicked.
Really?
I want to feel.
But that line is really important. And that's why I had my ramble. It's just people claiming she's a pop idol. That's not her character at all. Right? Like, I won't let people tell me who I am. Not anymore. And the whole game is going to be people talking about her being an idol. Hey there, Yuna. Guess you decided to ditch the High Summoner look, yeah? Okay. Painted background again. I gotta help my wife with the housework once in a while too, yeah? Hey, Amber. Okay, so one thing I do want to point out, the backgrounds in this don't look as good as they did in the PS2 version when it came out, because they've been upscaled. So things actually, they like over-cleaned things. So some things just look odd. And it's just because they upscaled everything. So everything's a little smudged. Like they used a smoothing filter on everything. But there's certain things you can't really avoid unless they would have repainted the entire scenery, which terrifying. But yeah, if I can't control the camera, like if it's not scrolling side to side and it's just up and down, these are going to be your 2D backgrounds. What are you selling? Ooh. Watery Gleam, yes please. So, Watery Gleam will make all of my moves, as long as they are attacks, deal water damage. This can be dangerous depending on what I'm facing. So you do have to be a little careful. Like if I'm facing a water enemy, it can heal them. Which might actually be an issue now that I've equipped that, because there are the water flans here. But, eh. You're a Sphere Hunter now, so this is only a day after, this is important. This is only a day after we crashed the concert, right? We slept once. So we are a day after crashing that concert. Oh, wait. I don't remember which areas have the chest. I know... Is there one over here? No. Sometimes there's stuff hidden over in the little areas. So you gotta double check. Let's go into the temple. E-A-U-E. You seem to do well. Perhaps leaving the island was good for you. This one locked? Yeah. The emblem of Besaid is engraved below the keyhole. Say that only a key etched with the emblem of Besaid can open this chest. Or a hammer! Give me a hammer. Been to the cave by the ruins. Not yet. Stop by after you've been to the cave, I'll tell you something special. Okay. Doot. Closer trials off limits, surely my Lady High Summoner knows this. Yeah, but can't you make an exception for the Lady High Summoner? Just saying. What is Untold Legends? I don't know that one. Pupper! A fun fact, the summons that aren't in this game, but the summons that were in 10 are all guardians of the summoners from previous games. And the reason I mention this is just because of that dog. Valefor was actually the guardian of the original summoner from Besaid. And the guardian of the original summoner of Besaid was Doggo. Ah, gotcha.
I got a good feeling about this one.
Me too.
You know you are in a horrible position. There we go.
We won!
An empty win.
Yuno is just like right up in the mess. Have a good one, Dora. I hope things go well and aren't too overstimulating. So one of the things with this, and I'm trying to remember where. Yeah, so 2. Just as a reminder, 2. See that, everybody? 2. Not allowed to go that way. And I'm not allowed to interact with this. But 2. I'm trying to remember, there's another one. They're all over. There's 4 numbers hidden throughout the island. Ow. Riku's dancing is funny. Look at Riku dance. Like, Riku's moves are hilarious to me. That's her dance. Eh, 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 eh. Ugh. Oh, hello, big guy.
It only takes me to tango.
Ow! Keep him blind. Blizzard does well. Keep him blind.
Time to bust a move.
There we go. But yeah, part of why I made sure to have a songstress here is keeping your enemies blind is extremely, extremely important in this area because they will brutalize you. Otherwise, they got some big ones.
Dance, please.
Sometimes if you time your moves wrong, you can get really screwed over. So, yeah. I don't know if you saw that, but I did just heal the Flan with the water ability that Pain has. See, there it goes again. It's fine. I do enough damage when I use the Thunder, but it's just funny. It's like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have that equipped here. There is an island down, there's a little island point down below this bridge. And I don't remember how to get to it. Barrel. Come on. Oh, I was going through the sound files for this game the other day. Let me see. Where do I have it? Where do I have it? Raiders! Hello! Hello! Welcome to Final Fantasy. How's everybody doing? How was Christmas time? Christmas time is here. How y'all doing? Ow! You won Christmas. Does that mean you're the new Santa?
Message with a 1/300 chance of triggering. This happened thanks to you, Harlequin.
Are you the new Santa? But I hope you're all doing well. Hello, hello, hello. For those who do not know who I am, my name is Cameron JK. My pronouns are they, them. I'm a chill variety streamer who focuses on mostly indie and interactive games that you've never heard of. Sometimes I go back to retro games, things like that. We are currently playing Final Fantasy X-2, which to me is the best Final Fantasy. Mainly because people angered me yesterday regarding this game, and I am spiteful. Where's the next number? I think there's a... What number's up here? 0! We got 2 and 0. But I hope y'all are doing well. But yeah. Oh, and for those who aren't following, if you do follow, you see those little gold stars at the top of my game screen? Every follow gets another star added. So if you've not followed, you can click that, and one of those stars will be yours. Yeah, no, it is 100% Spite Gaming. People were... Thank you for the check-in. And thank you for the follow. But yeah, people were... if you know Final Fantasy X-2, you might know this this anger. But basically... People on TikTok were claiming that Yuna's a pop star in this one. A pop star idol in this one. It's like, no. The point of a lot of it is that she is not, in fact, a pop star idol and does not want to be a pop star idol. And you have missed the entire point of everything. And it angered me. And they were like straight up arguing with me like, you clearly didn't play the game, blah, blah. It's like, it's explained like 30 seconds after the opening that she's not. But it made me grumpy. So okay, so if we're gonna comment on the not knowing that I stream as well, so you've seen Cleo use like Streamloots and stuff like that. I use them to an extreme. I am asking my chat not to overload it because my PC is dying right now. A new PC hopefully ships by Friday, but my PC is dying right now, so please don't overdo it. But it would be really cool if you showed off some of my Streamloots cards and special effects and things I've done. Oh yeah, there's a simple one. If you do my dance emote or Dino Dance, which is the Twitch built-in dance emote, you can cause a little rave at the bottom of my screen. Little things like that. Right? That's a quick, simple way to show off stuff without even needing to do anything and without having to use the Streamloots cards. You can just do that, or you can do Dino Dance.
The destiny is shaped.
Okay. Apparently we've decided to do Lizard. Everybody in chat, type Lizard. Apparently that's the decision that was made, was Lizard.
It only takes me to tango.
It's only while that timer is up in the corner, but... Lizard. Ooh, we learned Samba of Silence. Okay. Samba of Silence is good for when we are facing the flans. Lizard.
Melanie, did you know that I appreciate you?
And Wim just played Corrupted, which makes my screen start glitching out. And this is happening, I want to be clear, that glitch is happening to the game for me as well. That is not just something on your end. My game is actually being manipulated in that way. So, thanks for that. Thank you, Somya. Thank you, Somya. Appreciate it. Whoop. But yeah, I do a lot of special effects on my streams that allow people to manipulate my games in all sorts of ways, and it's really fun. I love it a lot. I think I'm supposed to get into that cave, but so this is a game that originally came out in 2003 as a sequel to Final Fantasy X that continues the story. 10's story is a bit of a slog. I just like seeing the aftermath, and I like this one a lot more because I also just really love fashion, and this game is just dress up for a lot of it, and it makes me very happy. I also do Minecraft, but my PC's been on death's door, so I've kind of avoided doing Minecraft for a bit. But I will be getting into doing more Minecraft stuff soon. So yeah, I have been to the cave. I didn't lie, I haven't been in it. Called me a liar. I wasn't lying. I've been to the cave. It was locked. There's a door on it. Child? I'm not scared of the temple. Why would you be scared of the temple? It's a temple of a dead religion. It's fine. Have a good one, Wim. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, everybody in chat right now, did you know you're one of those little cowbears walking across the bottom of the screen? One of those is you. You can do exclamation point jump if you want, or exclamation point sit, or exclamation point bomb, but that might take a little while, but you can also do exclamation point dance. There are a lot of little ways to exist. But yeah, those are all y'all. Might be a little hard to tell which one you are based on it. But as you're here, you are slowly collecting points. And as you collect those points... oh, everybody's frozen.
Dance, Flames.
But basically... every one of those that you... every minute you're here, you gain a point, basically. And you can use those points eventually to buy different outfits and things like that. Subs get a few more points. There's a couple ways to gain points in general, but... But yeah, but I do a lot of I do a lot of art for like overlays and things like that. Like my overlay that you're seeing here is all painted by me. The only things that are not is Mari, my TTS, who is up by my head, and then me, which was painted by Myra the Farmer, who you may know. It's up here. 4. So we got 2, 0, and 4 now. Where's the last one? I'm trying to remember. 2, 0, 4. So I went, shockingly, I went to college for art. I haven't been drawing as much in recent years due to a lot of stresses and things like that. What is this camera angle? What is going on here?
Takes me to tango.
What was that? But I am so I dropped out, but I was a fine arts and fashion major. So, things like that. But yeah, I painted my overlay. I'll be redoing a lot of the special effects that I've already made is my goal for this next year. That as well as to start working on some game design stuff. But there's a platform down there that I don't know how to get to. I know there's a way.
I'm on a roll.
But no, I did. So I designed my outfit that I'm wearing. I created the pixel art for the little cow bears walking around on there. I created the overlay, things like that. Have a good one, Nickety. Thanks for popping by. And good luck with your class. But I want to redo all of my graphics and stuff. So one of the big things I do is I recreate graphics from video games as overlay effects because I think it's fun. So like the Victory one that popped up was from Promise Mascot Agency. I recreated their graphic. I'm gonna recreate them again as my goal, but I want to recreate them in a way that is all hand painted and feels like it was made by me, rather than just being an attempt at a one-to-one recreation. What are we at?
You've got a great personality.
Yeah, I know it's a Switch. I'm trying to thank you, Jack. Like I want to recreate the inspired one there, right? I want to recreate that inspired one to maybe look more like I painted it. And I think stuff like that will be really fun. I don't remember if there's a spot out here. In the original game, you jump off this and you swim and do a whole swimming path. But that's not what we're after. We're trying to find... We got 0, 2, and 4. The keypad won't let me use it, though. And I'm very confused. Why can't I use this keypad? I feel like I'm supposed to talk to Waka here. Hey, Nico. I thought I was supposed to come out here and talk to Waka, but there's no one out here, and I'm very confused because I've kind of forgotten how this works. Is there anything out here? Do I go out to the dock? Maybe I go out on the docks. Oh! Nope, that was a boat. I thought that was Waka sitting down there. That is a boat. Nothing out here. I'm lost! Yuna still hasn't got the hang of running like a normal person, though. Flail, flail, flail. I swear this is the origin of that flail run that you see in so many games. It's just the way Yuna runs in this, and they're all just doing a reference to it. Like, I've seen how Belle runs in Zenless Zone Zero. Have a good one, Epic. I hope you have a good one. I stream 10 times a week, so there's a good chance you'll catch me live. Where am I Where am I going? I'm confused, because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to deal with Waka. Thank you for the follow. Follows are anonymous, but look at all the little stars getting stuck to the edge of the screen. Every one of those is one of the new followers. Subs even get a pride one. Which, a fun fact about subs, if you didn't know this, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub. Well, you get an included sub, not a free sub, because you're paying for Prime. But this also counts to Prime trials. So if you go to Amazon Prime and you set up for a trial, link your Twitch account, and then cancel your Prime, you still get that Prime sub during that trial. So you can be tricky with it. which I think a lot of people don't know. So you actually can get a free sub and not just a free one. Not like that. Thank you, James. I really appreciate that. Oh, you got my pride flag.
58. Just subscribe to us.
You actually got my pride flag there. You got the nebulous pride flag. There's where I jumped down. It was here somewhere. Chocobo wings, which grant haste. That's not even the spot I was after. Where is the last number? Thunder on the flan, dance, do Samba of Silence, trigger happy, hit the coyote. Boom. Okay. Bow, bow, bow. We are running a little bit low on HP, but we should be fine by the time we get to a save point. But thank you so much for that sub. I really do appreciate it. Because yeah, I do this full time, so subs do really add up. Stream loots stuff all adds up. People have been supporting me via Throne. They're helping me pay off my new computer. They helped me get a new computer in general. So just a huge thank you to everybody for that. Y'all mean a lot. I do really miss the fast forward that exists on the on PC. I forgot PC as a term. I'm talking about getting a new computer, and I forgot about that. But no, I have been able to do a lot of special like effects or stuff to my stream because running more than OBS on my PC kind of freaks it out a little bit. So we are trying to be a little polite with it and not push too much. Like I played a clicker game the other day and it caused problems. Oh, thank you, Pixel. Oh.
Pixel Egg Brain just subscribed to us for another month.
Okay.
That's 7 now.
So this is where I get the lurkers to chime in. So I do this thing called a hype balloon for my hype trains. And what this does is this is going to enable a channel point redeem you can do.
This month was
Yep, here we go.
3,425. Can we beat it this time around?
It is a single channel point redeem that you have access to now. And as you click it, it will increase that counter in the lower left corner. And the goal is to click that as many times as you possibly can during a hype train and try and get a record. So you can all work together, make the balloons float up, and slowly, slowly, slowly raise that number and get that higher and higher and higher as the hype train continues. So it's a neat little way to have some fun and cause some chaos. Can I please interact with this? It won't let me. But yeah, I love seeing the records people can set on it, and it's really fun. The balloons used to... I'm gonna change out the visuals for it eventually. So right now, as you can see, it is balloons. I'm thinking of changing those into comets and making them crash land on the ground. Or just fly across the screen. I haven't fully figured out what I'm doing for it. But it is in the books as something that I need to do something special with. I love it a lot. But what's really fun about, what I really like about doing the hype balloon this way, is it allows people to slowly try and kind of play the system, as in, like, when the timer's about to run out, you want to, like, oh, push it to the next level then, because then you get 5 minutes added back onto the timer. But if you level up too quickly, then you get less time. So it creates this kind of challenge for people who want to support as well. And it does stretch out the whole length of the balloon and all that. I think it's fun. Wonder what kind of mom Lulu will turn out to be. Still homesick? No. One's on Besaid, but I want to... See, here's the thing. I want to finish the Besaid one, but I can't figure out what I'm missing. So we're just going to go over to Kilika. Do we want to go to Kilika? Where do I want to go? Sure, let's go to Kilika. It's fine.
Can you guess where this is? It's Kilika Port.
Woo! So I really like Kilika. Kilika got destroyed in the first game, so they had to rebuild the whole town. So it's neat to see that everything's really nice now.
Well, there have been signs of trouble. It seems that tension is building between the Youth League and New Yevon.
Hop over here. Hop over here. I'm being barked at. Stop barking. Port Kilika could never recovered if it weren't for the Youth League. This is true. That's all they got. They call this a catch. That old lady never buys anything. All she does is complain. Boo, boo, boo. Need a ride towards the woods? No, thank you. People living in Kilika are divided into Youth League and New Yevon. We'll be taking some things up to the temple tomorrow. How about a fresh piece of fruit from the woods? Let me say yes. I want fruit. Getting hold of cloth from Besaid has never been so affordable. Take a look around. Oh, I can actually buy from you. What do you got? Guards against sleep, guards against silence, guards against darkness, guards against poison. Not bad items. I'm broke, though. Do. 15 seconds left on the hype train. 10. Antidote. Go over this way. There's nobody running that stall. That's just open fire. That's dangerous. Eye drops.
Oh, no new record this time. We got 317 though. The monthly record stands at 3,425.
I still can't believe y'all got to 3,425 before. Thank you for the hype train, everybody. I appreciate you. But yeah, we need to do something really cool. I have these like moments where I go, should I do, like when I redo it, I keep going, should I just do a hype train and figure out something visually that would be a hype train for it? And I do wonder if there's a way I could make something train related, but it feels less fun to make it a train. Like, even though that's the name, right? Alright, Wim. But yeah, it's this complicated thing. Like, I could do a train. I could make a little train go across the bottom of the screen or something. And then have the comets also going down, which might be cute. Or have a train, like, flying in the sky up near the top. Space train! Everybody loves a space train, right? The cosmic train. Oh! I think this is down on Bartello's, right? Yep. Hey, Bartello. Donna!
My. Fine, have it your way.
Donna!
Go on.
Bartello is a man of few words.
Donna!
So, Donna was one of the summoners trying to become the High Summoner, who was willing to die for the religion. Bartello was one of her guardians. Hey, Input.
Look who we have here.
Good to see you.
What's with Bartello?
Well, nothing out of the ordinary.
I like that she has a photo of them together on her end table.
And he's with New Yevon.
Ding.
It makes living together rather difficult.
Oh. But you've been together so long.
To each his own. Exactly. Butt out.
I love that. It's none of your business. This doesn't concern you. I just wanted to chat. There's the door. Use it. Rude! I'm going upstairs. Gonna steal your weird rooftop storage money. We really need to talk about the amount of theft that goes on in JRPGs. Like, oh, what do you mean somebody just walked into my house, opened my chest, took my stuff, and left like nothing happened? Like, I want a game at the end going, you stole this much stuff from all these people? Hey, Tabby. Like, I wanted to, like, judge me, like, halfway through the game and go, we have reports that you've stolen this, and this. And it just like, you can either return it now or face charges for your crimes and, like, just lock you away. If you, like, are unable to pay for what all you took. As Vessel Youth League, we travel between our headquarters and places throughout Spira. Wonder if it'll be done soon. But yeah, no, you like, it's such a common thing. Well, so Elder Scrolls is if you get seen doing it, but I'm thinking more like the fact that I am regularly going in and like opening chests in people's homes. Like it's nothing. Right? Like this clearly belongs to whoever's fruit this is, and I'm just going to steal it. Like I just stole that star curtain. None of these chests I should be able to open. These, like every chest you open that is in a town clearly belongs to someone. And that's something that's always driven me nuts. Like, one of my favorite things was back in the game Nexomon, which is a Pokemon-inspired game. There is actually there's a house you can go to in the very first town they have, and when you go in, people are already having a conversation. They will stop their conversation, look at you, shove you out the door, and lock the door. Hey, Yuna. And just make a statement about, like, you think you can just barge into any home? Like, you don't live here. What do you think you're doing? What's wrong with you? And it's like, I love that call out. Any of the woods prohibited? Okay. We can't currently do anything here. A lot of locations in the early section of the game you're not meant to go to, but you can get little bits of plot before you go there. This is one of them. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. Oh. Okay. Woo. We good. All right. You're not even barking at anything. You're not looking at me. You're just looking off over here. Oh. I see that, though. I almost missed that. Alright, back to the airship. Ba-ba-ba. Think Donna and Bartella will really break up? No. Okay. Let's go to Luca. Luca, City of Pleasure. Yuna hungry crowds pack the stadium, but did they get what they paid for? The true story behind the music. Here we go. All you gotta do is this to understand what I've been complaining about. Hey, Yuna. Speaking of. But yeah, still angry.
Lady Yuna! Your concert was incredible!
Know that voice? Because that's Tom Kenny. That was Tom Kenny, though. That SpongeBob.
Single file, no
It was the one guy. Your concert was incredible!
The
SpongeBob.
Goings at your service.
But yeah, so everybody thinks it was me.
Myself to tell them it was just an imposter.
There!
The whole mess started with the garment grid. That's the invention that lets us harness the dress sphere's power.
Mission time! Retrace Yuna's steps during her imposter's concert in Lucca. The truth is out there, find it. Learn the whole story behind the concert. And then this was our opening fight.
Believe it or not, this was the easy part.
So, remember the Moogle at the beginning? That I talked about and said we'll get to what the Moogle was about?
All the way to Luca, but when we arrived...
Hear that? Lady Yuna in concert! Alright, think there are any tickets left?
Looks like you're imposters.
That was Tom Kenny as well.
Popular.
I doubt anyone would believe ours is the real Yuna.
Not dressed like that.
I didn't ask to wear this.
It was Yuna!
Whew, it's hot.
Shall we finish this before Yuna passes out?
We'll be back in 2 shakes, so be a good Moogle, you hear?
The plan was to sneak into the imposters' concert and recover the garment grid. If I went in, our cover would be blown, so it was up to Riku and Pain, which left me with nothing to do but lay low and wait. And that's how I got stuck with the Gullwing's prized garment.
Pretty much.
But brother's orders are still orders.
There's a weird bug in this model, though. There's like weird single strands coming off the string that aren't supposed to be there. And for some reason, the remaster has them. It's not the most obvious, but it's right under both ears. There's a long band that isn't meant to be there. As far as I'm concerned, these young people are making too much of a ruckus. I love the run. Should I join the youth league or New Yevon? I'm gonna be training right here on these steps to the scenes there. So yeah, going up is leaving, so we need to go down. By the way, that location there is the infamous laughter scene from Final Fantasy X.
So what did you do after?
Which is actually a really good scene, as much as people want to make fun of it.
Top secret.
That laugh sounded horrible. Yes, it did.
Mommy,
it was meant to.
Mommy, my balloon!
So we're going to be flipping back between now and memories. Now we're back in memories. It's slightly faded. They didn't really make it obvious enough. I think they should have added a vignette for when it's a memory, but instead they did a slightly gray haze over the whole thing. Or maybe have a very slow scan line or something.
Oh, hurry up.
You, get over here.
Yeah?
Huh?
Whoop, 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 whoop. Say the stadium's jam full of people. I got a lot of Machina to tune up. Stay out of my way. It wasn't in your way. I was behind you. You must be hot in that getup as I am here. Yep. Looked everywhere, but tickets are sold out. There aren't any concert tickets left? I wonder if they'll let me in the concert. Hi, Summoner in a concert? Does she realize how brash that is? Right there! That is my point. She did not do this before. She's never performed before. Concert, I don't understand what young girls these days are thinking. Looks like you've got it pretty rough too. We're about to go live, do you mind? So those are the announcers. But yeah, she's never been in a concert before. I don't know why people were claiming she had been. Also, where's the guy that called me over? I'm... confused. Hey, the guy yelled at me. Where is he? I don't... Where is he? I'm not allowed to leave. Oh, there he is. He's crouched behind this.
you're here to promote the concert, right?
Me? No, there
Totally.
must be some mistake.
Thanks, and hey, don't screw up.
Rude.
Did I do it because I couldn't turn him down? Or because the conversation was over before I had the chance?
So that is a common thread with Yuna. Yuna has an inability to turn people down. Like, that is a big thing with Yuna.
Get him while they're...
Get them while they're hot. Thanks.
Come see the concert, okay?
Gimme, gimme, gimme! I already have a balloon. I know.
Here you go. Don't forget to cheer.
You sure it's okay? Gee, thanks.
The concert's about to start.
The concert's about to start. I love some of those.
Go on, take one.
So the trick with this one, even though they don't make it clear, is those two people that were in the booth, because there's nothing that tells you, hey, that's a window, other than the fact that there's stairs in front of it.
Come see Lady Yuna, okay?
I look like I needed this.
Wanna see the concert?
Not a lot of room in here, but I love that. And then it's this guy. Come here. No? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Oh no! There's one left. I like that kid trying to help. Did you try to give it to the concert people? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, you. No, you've got it. It's you! I need one more person. Oh, you're over here now.
And that makes 10. Mission accomplished.
Oh. Y-R-P. In position. It's showtime, girls.
And then we get the opening line of the game, so now we know the timing.
The place was packed with people dancing!
You think LeBlanc was enjoying herself?
Until she got hurt.
But yeah, like, it's very clear, right, that she wasn't... that she wasn't part of this. Like, she wasn't an idol.
Hold it. The concert's sold out. You can't go in.
That's Tom Kenny again.
Definitely not. Go on, get out of here.
That is SpongeBob. That is his "The city of Townsville is under attack" voice.
Spear hunters.
Let's move!
Yes, sir!
Oh no.
What's funny is that voice, that "yes, sir," that sounded really different, was also him.
I hadn't heard from Riku or Pain, so I didn't know what to do.
Hold still!
It's me. I wasn't sure what I was doing.
Now, I believe if you don't go over here to heal, that clip doesn't happen. That Riku was having fun clip doesn't happen if you never went over and found Yuna crouched in the corner. And that is a required thing in order to get 100%. You have to go over and interact. You have to catch that Easter egg. It'll show you hiding there during this, but it won't show Riku coming over to actually get anything from you. Which I think is a really nice little touch to go, yeah, this is a thing, right?
Looks like trouble.
Ugh, finally.
Do. A good point was made, or is being made on Blue Sky today, Tabby, talking about the new Avatar.
Here comes the real Yuna.
I had no idea there was a new Avatar in theaters already. I didn't hear any hype leading up to it. What do you mean there's a new Avatar?
I was just about to finish him off, but then you showed up and stole all the fun.
I guess I was so glad to get out of that thing that I went a little nuts.
That explains the dancing.
See, I don't get ads on Twitch.
Listening close enough?
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be like a 6-part series, I think. There's supposed to be 6 of them? Or something?
We travel from place to place, and the days just seem to fly by. But sometimes...
Yeah, I think it was 6. They've already like announced that many have been written.
For your whistle.
I think that's the reason there was the big gap there. But yeah, because the other one came out in 2007? It was like 2007, and then it took them like 12 years to release the next one. But what likely happened is they basically were trying to get as detailed of stuff as they could to be able to more quickly do all of it between them. I didn't really care for the first one. I thought it was pretty for about 30 minutes, and then I got bored. But, I mean, I'm glad people are enjoying it. Like, enjoy things, but... But now I'm hearing that apparently the main character in the second one ended up having kids, and... something about somebody sleeping with a fish. I don't know. Apparently somebody slept with a fish in the second one. Mia Hen High Road. I don't know. I just go off of what I read comments on. It's not a movie I saw.
Crusaders once marched to battle with sin, while travelers fled from its shadow. I walked this road too, on my pilgrimage to Zanarkand. And you walked by my side. It was a journey filled with laughter.
Yeah, new month, Wim. So you get your second one. So now you got a comment. For those of you who may not have been around for a while, every sub now is a new celestial body. Instead of it just being one thing, it is now actually like a special one for each thing.
Dance, flames.
I don't think there's slimes here, so being a black mage is probably not the best job to have on this.
Another flawless victory.
Oh, you know what I didn't show off, and I should show this off. So, in the next battle, I will show this off. I haven't done it. You've only seen me change jobs outside of battle, but you can change them during. So, I still want to dance here, and I still want to use the gunner. But instead of being a black mage, I'm gonna swap over, and I'm gonna say Yuna should be a warrior. So now Yuna is going to change. And then you get like custom animations for swapping from a job and to a job. I would love to figure out how to recreate effects like that for when we get dress-up stuff added back into my overlays and stuff. I would love to have some sort of effect inspired by this game changing outfits. That is a very big coyote. And I say coyote even though it's called wild wolf because the small ones are called coyotes. And they're the same model, just scaled. Should get some decent experience here. There we go. That chest is floating, by the way. Like, awkwardly floating, like, way above the ground. I don't know why. It just is. These things are a pain in the butt. Which is also why Darkness Dance is really useful here.
Here goes.
It has guard. Items, potion, Riku, heal.
Cameron, could you at least give me a few minutes of quiet so I can catch some Showtime? You could run an ad so the viewers still have something to watch.
Probably should. But yeah, I think I need to change Riku's job as well here. We will switch Riku. You know, Riku, you can be you can be in the festival gear. Festival gear is a little overpowered, but it's fun. Yukata! Summer Yukata.
Riku's in the house and it's time to get down.
Go. Firefish! Attack my fishies! There we go. Took a lot of damage there. Mia and Hyro, especially with these guys, kind of brutal. So let's heal up really quick. Actually, I think I can... Can I just use White Magic Yuna? No. You have to switch to their jobs. You can heal outside of battle if you have the right stuff, but it's not constant. Alright, Mari did say it's time for break, so we are going to step away for a few minutes. We try to do this to make sure pre-rolls are off for everybody for the next hour, so if anybody new shows up, they don't get ads, so do understand. I don't like running them, but you won't miss anything. We're going to step away. There'll be a timer on screen if you don't get ads for when we'll be back. But I'll see you all very soon. Be right back. Oh my god, that's actually real! People memeing! I thought it was a meme! I thought it was a meme! Okay, you throw away this one that is behind me. You throw away that one, because that one's bent. You throw away the bent ones. Why do we have more bent ones? Throw away this one. Throw away this one. Throw away this one. The clips are running, they just take a little bit sometimes. That's an acorn. Acorn goes up there though for some. I can make sure they run automatically next time. Right there. I don't know why we're. Or well, when I get the new computer, but I don't want to risk what I need to do for this otherwise. Oh, got a nut. That goes there. Tooth is in the wrong spot. Sorry, my apologies. It goes in the tooth hole. Sorry. For this being like a, oh, here's the cleaning thing. What the fuck? Thank you for the follow. This cow is important. I have heard word of this cow. Excuse me, cow. How are you? Cow? I'm so happy right now. You can nuzzle the cow. I was told hug the cow. I was told you can hug the cow. This is a full-on cuddle. But yeah, they take a little while for it to ping off the Twitch servers. What my goal is, or what I have planned for them, I should say, is when I get, so what I'm going to need to do when I get my new computer, I'm going to set those to always be running even when that scene is not there, but I'm going to set the audio to be muted. So what should happen is the overall volume, it'll do a volume fade in, fade out when that plays, and it'll just pick up wherever it's at, rather than starting at the beginning of a clip. And it should allow them to just constantly be playing in the background, but you'll never see them. Almost nobody walks the high road anymore since the hovers started. But right now, I can't do that, or I'd have to have them being a real pain in the butt. Do power break, make it weaker. Gunplay pot shot. Wait, yeah, I can't change it. Guard, I think, defends them from status changes. Get down here! Come on, get down here. Do. Ow. No, this guy can really screw you up as an enemy if you're not prepared for them. Like, ow.
I could get used to this.
They're good training, though. Like, if I were hanging out near one of the save points will heal me. I've got a lot of these potions that I've just collected already, though, from grinding that opening section. So we're okay. But basically, you can grind that opening area for a long time, max out on potions if you want. Power break, make them a bit weaker. Use fire. We're gonna switch pain. Pain, you're becoming a black mage. The problem is, I'm turning to a black mage and she doesn't have the abilities, but I need to move her out to a different job. I love the shift there, though.
Time to teach you a thing or two about black magic.
Here we go. Firefish. Okay. Yuna is fine, but I want to switch. I wanted to switch to festivities.
Nice work.
One sec. I'm trying to pour a drink. Oh, thank you for the follow. Go. Just pouring some tea. This kettle's a pain in the butt. Kettle's a pain in the butt. Sorry, my kettle bugs me. It has a flaw. I'm just gonna say it has a flaw. So my kettle has this lovely issue where the steam will travel into the handle and come out the port where the little switch is on it. So it makes it really obnoxiously hot to hold it by the handle. I don't know who thought that was a great design, but I'm very angry about it. Now, can we appreciate? I think we need to appreciate Payne's festival outfit. Look at the little chocobo mask and the tonberry on the back. God, that was a bassy rumble.
Don't put off the party for another day. Do it now.
No one expects the goldfish!
Okay, go there. Do. Hey, I just got an email from the people making the computer. Your order is in quality control. We are currently testing your computer using our multiple stress and benchmark programs. So it is fully assembled now. And they are optimizing the PC. So, progress! Flawless victory. Posting that in the Discord because I do think that is important to mention. I try to keep, for those of you who have been in the Discord, or may have seen how often how divided up my alerts are. I have been trying to keep everybody updated on the PC progress as it's done, since y'all supported and definitely put me on the path to getting that computer. I think it was very important for me to go, yeah, this is where we're at right now, this is the progress, so that way we can make sure everything is properly accounted for and y'all know exactly where we're at. So yeah. They just yesterday had said that they started assembly, and then today that it is now assembled. They are stress testing, so we're making considerable progress, I would say. Everybody fighting in their yukatas is funny to me. It's a very dangerous location to be fighting in. I really think I should switch somebody to Songstress. Riku, you're going back to Songstress. That's the effect I want to recreate. I want to find a way to recreate that shattering effect where all the layers are like flicking away. That's what I want. I want that as a shader, but I can't find it anywhere. I've learned I can do quite a lot with the transition effects and stuff. So maybe I'll figure it out, but... we're not quite there yet. Okay. Let's go to our items. Potions again. Heal. 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 Yeah, we don't have a lot of ways to get some stats up. One of the things that kind of sucks is Songstress doesn't get a lot of HP. Again, this is a very good spot for like getting experience and training, but it is... what are you doing, bud? Lay down. Stop trying to creep through in weird ways. Just lay down, bud. I think for this battle, I really should have a more combat-focused group, but apparently this is what we're going with. Lay down, buddy.
Whimsical Rosebuds says the cats get treats now. When do I get a treat card? I want more musk.
Mari, literally all you have to do is ask for moss and you will get it. Here you go, bud. There's your treats. You don't like treats and BB's not in here. BB! Can we get BB in here? BB, buddy! There you are. Hi. I'm under attack! Really, I shouldn't have Riku in the songstress while fighting this guy. Like, that's a mistake on my part in general. We can probably put her into... We'll go with Warrior. And he should, sorry. Go into Warrior and she should be fine. I was looking at Fury when I said he...
So I chop things up and we win. I think I can handle that.
I could switch everybody to Warrior and also kind of tear through this, but... Because Warrior has the most HP. Out of what my current ones are, anyway. So, let's go in here. Switch over to Warrior. Switch over to Warrior. That'll give them all more HP to deal with these higher damage enemies. Slowly pushing through the potions. If I switch to Thief, though, we can rob everybody and just get a whole bunch of potions off of them that way. Got a Circlet, which I think is just defense. Are you walking down the high road? Now, there's something I haven't seen in a while. So yeah, now that the Albed aren't villainized anymore like they were, they've used their tech to help out people. And basically it's been a lot of like airships and stuff to just make travel faster. That's not ideal. So enemies will oversoul if you've killed too many of their kind. So I've killed enough wild wolves that now the regular wild wolf has decided to be stronger. You get more experience from it, but it is a harder battle. There we go. And as a thing, you may not have noticed, you can see like when I take them out, all those wisps come off. Those are actually souls of the people of Spira. That never got ascending. Ascending is basically a funeral, for lack of a better word. But they'll do a soul send-off. If they never got one, their souls will drift, and if their souls aren't sent, they will manifest into creatures. Which is the premise of like where all the monsters come from in this world, which I think is really cool. Like I like that it's like there's animals, they're just animals, and then there's monsters, which are culminations of souls of people. Barrel, barrel, barrel. Okay. Made it past the first section. Dang kicking robots. They'd be great at soccer. You got kicked by one of these, you need a lot more than first aid. Yeah, they will kick you and just launch you off of the, out of the playable area. And you're just out of the fight. Okay, not ideal that it's a flan. But it is an ice flan, so we're not healing it at least. Hi, BB. Hi, buddy. Good boy. My tea is still too hot. It is burning.
All according to plan.
Doot doot doo doo. Antidote. Come on. I really do love the flans in this. I think they're a really good design. I think the layer on the front here that's a little bit high doesn't look as good, like the 3 extra barbs there, but I think generally speaking, a lot of the enemies in this Final Fantasy specifically are really, really well done. And they've existed in other Final Fantasies, but this was the first 3D Final Fantasy for a majority of it. Like, the other ones had some... I'm not saying it's the only 3D. Like, obviously, like, you did have 7, 8, and 9. This was the first one that was, like, 3D and able to show the high level of detail because it was the first one on the PS2, and it wasn't low poly. It was the first high poly 3D one.
At your service.
Ow. This guy's got a lot of health. Eh. There we go.
Okay, next please.
Those guys really suck when they get Oversoul. We do have grenades, though. I keep forgetting we have these budget grenades on us, and I really should be using them. I think they're really good for... They do fire damage, so if you're out of, like, MP, you can use them then. My job is keeping an eye on the Machina. Yep. I think that Shiva is one of the more iconic ones, though shockingly, Yuna, I am gonna say it's really, as much as people want to hate on it as a massive redesign for Shiva, Shiva's design in 13 is really, really, really good. Like, 13 had a phenomenal Shiva. I think it just got a lot of hate because it was so drastically different than previous versions. For those who haven't seen 13 Shiva, Shiva is a combination of 2 motorcycles. 13, all of the summons are vehicles, just to be clear. It's not just like, why is there suddenly a motorcycle? All of them are vehicles. But I am shockingly a huge fan of 13 Shiva. Yeah, no, 13's got a lot of problems, mainly pacing and, like, 3-hour cutscenes. They're not actually 3-hour cutscenes, but there's a lot of cutscenes in 13.
Give it to me.
That makes it hard to really have it there. But the designs and stuff, 13 nailed the designs they did. Okay, we've got an oversold plant. Yeah, they felt 3 hours long. Like, again, it was not by any means a bad game. That's one of those things. It was not bad. It's just, you don't really get to explore or have fun till really, really far in the game. And Sid is only alive in that game for one cutscene, which I think is hilarious. Because if you know the history of Sid, Sid is in every Final Fantasy. That Sid is a villain. He is a boss. You see him, you meet him, you fight him, he's dead. The end. It's like, oh, he's not even... You just tacked that name on because you had no idea what to do with Sid in that one. (13-2) though. If you did manage to play through 13, I do recommend, if you get a chance, check out 13-2, because 13-2 was actually, like, it fixed everything. It was more open world, it did more segmented sections, but you get open world almost from the immediate get-go. It has a death metal chocobo song.
Don't get careless. Who, me?
Chocobo Kalina! Chocobo Kalina is amazing. And I will not hear otherwise. I'm actually... I think Chocobo Kalina should be in... like, every single Final Fantasy. Just because it's funny. There. Hey, she knows business, Yuna. She knows business. But no, she is in, what? She's in 10-10-2, Lightning Returns, and in World of Final Fantasy. But I think she deserves to be in other ones. She should... If she's not in Final Fantasy 14 by now, I'd be disappointed, because I feel like they should add her in just as a character. Whenever there's a special event going on, she should be the salesperson.
We're on a roll!
I know we've got some Final Fantasy 14 players in the community. Just don't know if any of them are here. The thing is, though, even in like World of Final Fantasy, she's not called Chocobo Colina. If I remember correctly. She's in it. But for those who don't know, it's basically a Chocobo Mardi Gras outfit. And it's great. I love it. We are getting a lot of really good skills for our warrior. Which is funny, because we're not going to be continuously using the warrior class in this. But the warrior is a good fallback class. Wanna ride the hover? Too bad. Wow, rude. Oh, well, I hope that goes well for you, Yuna. See, I would say, like, I feel like she may not actively be in it. I feel like she would have, if anything, been like a special event character for like for one of their like random like 2-week-long events. That's where I would expect her to be in there, but I'm not surprised that she's not in it overall. Because they've done some weird tie-ins with like things that aren't theirs. Boop, boop, boop. What are you doing over here? Programming these machina. Fair. Nope. Save. I've made my tea weird because I've got chia seeds in it. For my health. But it works. Fun thing. In a... I don't know if it's just 10. Or if you can do it in this one. But you can actually have the airship drop you off over there. That is a thing you can do. Late in the game, you get the ability to input coordinates and you can go wherever you want. They really didn't bother to place them on the ground here is one thing that really bugs me though. Like, why aren't these on the ground? These are supposed to be on the ground. They have sleds on them. Oh, I love these plants. Like, they look like they're really highly detailed, but if you pay attention, those are 2D. Hey, Clue. Those are 2D. Those are two-dimensional plants. They're billboarded. The leaves at the bottom aren't, but the top bits are. But this is one of those things that why I love older games that have locked cameras is it allows them to do some really neat things with the visuals. That being one of them, right? Yeah, they have a tie-in with Nier, they have a tie-in with Yokai Watch, they have a tie-in with Monster Hunter. What's funny, the one tie-in they've done that I really don't like, as far as Final Fantasy XIV goes, I'm really not a fan of the tie-in they did with Final Fantasy 15 because they added the car. They added the car from 15 as a mount. The mounts are out of control at this point though. You can fly around in a giant hot pot now. It's like Yeah, I get like wanting to do like little references, but I feel like I think it's one of those things. Final Fantasy XIV when it first came out, design-wise, for the most part, felt somewhat serious, and it worked with the dark plot, but they've slowly added more and more comical things to it over time. Like, I was okay with, like, minor comical bits. Like, I was fine with them taking the Adamantoise mount when they added flight and giving it the little spin. But, like, mid-Heavensward, I want to say, is when they started getting a bit unhinged with everything they added. Like, mid-Heavensward, they started getting a little bit too heavy on the comedy. And, I don't know, it felt like a shift, and it's like, I don't care enough anymore to play. And this is, again, to the point, I'm cool with comedy in Final Fantasy. I think it's important. This is my favorite Final Fantasy. But there's a level of seriousness to it and a level of still fitting in. And I feel like that's kind of been lost in 14. Boop. Do that, weaken their strength.
Get out of here, kid!
Yeah! Yeah, the Manderville side quests were meant to be an absurd thing too, though. But, like, that was also, the Manderville quest was post-game of the first game, right? Like, it was post-game of the original. After you beat the story of the original game, then you unlock the Manderville quests.
No problem.
Like, that was its thing. It was after all the seriousness ended. So, I don't know. I'm fine with lighthearted stuff, but it feels like the mounts, everything, it just feels a little too much for me. Okay, we made it to a safe zone. Yeah, Hildebrand stuff I'm cool with because it is silly optional side quest stuff. But I think the problem is, and it's I'm okay with quests being silly and weird. It gets weird for me when it is armor and cosmetics and stuff that, with what Clue said, the aside from glams you can kind of control. The problem is, it's other people's glams. Like, I can be doing a serious plot line, have to do a dungeon, and then suddenly I'm playing with somebody in a chocobo outfit. Like, really? Like, it can ruin that kind of vibe. A little bit, because you're not seeing people in armor, you're seeing people in silly costumes, or you're seeing somebody go by, no matter how serious you're playing, somebody suddenly goes by on a motorcycle, and you're like, what what just happened? Where did this motorcycle come into play, kind of thing, you know? Again, I'm not saying it shouldn't be there. I'm just saying it kind of takes me out of that universe. I can't get immersed in Final Fantasy XIV. I can play it, I can enjoy it, but I cannot get immersed in it like I can in other games, because there's always something that I can't control completely taking me out of the moment. And I think that's the thing. Yeah, but you kind of see my point. It's like, it's not specifically that it's there. It's more that me traveling in general, I can't be immersed in that world. And that's all it is. And it's fine, I guess. It just hurts it for me. They also didn't have the dungeon NPCs till post Heaven's Ward, which is where I stopped playing. Also, 14 still bugs me. Any job that skips the starter levels and it starts at 30 or 60 or whatever, I hate it. Why is my music playing? I didn't hit play on my music. Why was my music playing? BB! BB? Why? What is with you and stepping on my keyboard? Why have you started doing this? You didn't used to do this. You've just started doing it this past week. Anybody in the Discord may have seen a message from BB, and it was just 3 period was the message. I need to get one of those keyboard like shelves that you put above the keyboard, so that way you can, like, I slide my hands under it and type. So the cats just can't step on it. Ugh. Bow, bow. Ah. Duck soup. Bum, ba, da, ba. You look familiar. Yeah? Burr, 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 burr. Burr, burr. Little bit of a dead end. Ugh. Come on. Bear, bear, bear. Ugh. Barrel, barrel. Barrel, barrel, barrel. I'm trapped in a dead end. I feel like I didn't actually go up the right side like I meant to. Did I get interrupted by a fight and then get very confused on because of BB? Is that what happened? Like I was here and I think I got into combat and I didn't actually go up here like I meant to. I meant to go here and then go... Yeah, I don't think I did this. There's nothing up here. Yeah, I didn't do this. I feel like I would have been fully aware of me getting nothing up there. Free me! Thank you. Blah. Bow, bow, bow. Okay. So what I want to do... Because we've done what we can here, I think. There's no other locations. I'm not allowed up where they are. I think we take the airship. Hop back down. Go in here. Now we're gonna go here. Which I know I've already been here, but I believe I missed a spot. Nice clue. Talk to you. Ride the hover, and then we go to the travel agency. And we go in here because I forgot. This again, this is an area that is almost entirely 2D. This is not 2D, the Chocobo is not 2D, and the two people are not 2D, but everything else is painted. Exactly, that's the thing. Like, fixed cameras are great. What are you selling? Oh, you're selling a tiara. What's the tiara do? Yeah, not that great, actually. Can sell some decent stuff in here. You don't have a room? Okay. Save again. Because, yeah, I forgot to check the shop the first time I passed here. Ride a hover. We want to go to the north exit. But yeah, see, it's touching the ground there. One sec, my chia seeds have stuck to the side of my drinking glass. Get off of there! Hello, child! Excuse me? It used to be chocobos here. There's not a lot of chocobos now. Yep. I don't like that he called me cutie. Boop-a-da-boo. Alright, save! Yes! Bum 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 bum.
Ah! It's those creeps again!
Maybe there's a sphere here.
It's a proper theory if you see those guys.
It's our turn to do the following.
Good to see you again, Lady Yuna.
Hey, Robin.
You haven't forgotten me, have you?
Is Robin! You're Yibel of the Youth League.
Yibel, isn't it? You're in the Youth League.
Ha! You really do remember me. I am truly honored, Lady Yuna. Since that day we first spoke, the Youth League has been conducting a sphere hunt of its own. We, the Youth League! Klasko, take it from here.
We, the Youth League, to better our understanding of Spira's past, vow to remain vigilant in our search for ruins and spheres.
Oh, that's enough! Those two guys are getting away!
Did LeBlanc's men
It's
pass
Robin.
through here?
Yes, they said they're here to take
Yeah,
care of our-
Yibel is Robin from,
You see, the Youth League is in preparation for
yeah.
an important operation.
Yibel is Robin. Yibel is also the
As a
main
result,
character
the
from
road to
the
headquarters
cartoon
has been
Mission
overrun
Hill,
with fiends.
which not enough
Be
people
warned,
remember.
Unless you can defeat the fiends on the road, you will not be able to pass. So, are you ready to run the gauntlet?
Sure, we're game.
Understood. Expect to encounter fiends until you reach the vicinity of the lift. Fight your way through them and proceed to headquarters. That's it. Good luck.
Good luck.
Klasko, show them the way.
Of course. This way, please.
Yeah, let's hunt some fiend.
Doo-doo-doo. All right. But yeah, no. Yibel is Robin. I am still proud of how much detail I put into recreating that, especially the compass. Ba-dum. This area is dangerous, but I feel like the screen broke with how dark it got. You can tell it's not, though, because the HUD is fine. It's just very foggy and dangerous because there's excess fiends. Bow, bow, bow. Better, better, better. Hey, Pandy. Chapter 1. We're still in Chapter 1. I haven't even finished Besaid. I'm just exploring. Just doing everything other than the main missions. As one does. Pain, why did you do 0 damage there? I saw that. Are you okay? Wait, is it because I have water? I have water on her. She's doing 0 damage and she has a water boost? Or maybe I accidentally put a... No, she has water damage. Why? What? Well, it's mainly because I got angry at people, Pandy. I got angry at people. And I think it's very important to note why I got angry. I mean, I'm pretty sure you saw my rant on socials. Yeah, no, adds water element, but I'm apparently doing 0 damage. I could have fire damage and cast fire. Yeah, I'll take that. But I got annoyed at people.
There they are.
Because people were wrongfully claiming on TikTok that YRP, specifically Yuna, is a pop star idol in this game. And it's just like, no, you have entirely missed the purpose of Yuna's story. And it angered me greatly, so I'm playing it. Like, Yuna has never performed at this point in the game. Yuna has never performed on stage at any point in this. Yuna performs twice in the game. 3 times technically, but again, like, not that she wants to, but because she's a people pleaser. Like, I feel like they didn't pay any attention to the plot line. But I had somebody argue with me, Pandy. I had somebody argue with me about this game, saying they know what they're talking about because they beat the game twice. I just want to be clear here. To anybody who doesn't know, again, I mentioned that at the beginning of the stream. This game has 6 endings. Beating it twice means literally nothing. But you should still know that Yuna does not want to be a singer at any point in this. But they had brought up that they beat it twice. They know what they're talking about. I go, I beat it 10 times. Like, what does this mean? It's the only Final Fantasy with multiple endings, Pandy. It's the only one. Because whichever groups you side with changes the endings. There's a good ending, a bad ending. I think there's a bad ending, there's 2 normal endings, there's 2 good endings, and there's 1 perfect ending. But, like, the fact that they go, I beat it twice, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's like, I beat it 10 times. Like, it's really clear that that Yuna doesn't want to be an idol or a singer throughout the entire premise of the game. Like, the whole game exists because Yuna does not want to have labels applied to her and she wants to be her own person. You have to beat it at least twice to get the perfect ending, but you can still miss a lot of plot lines from it. And I don't think they got the perfect ending. Yeah. Uh-oh. 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 We have a problem. Escape. 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 Do not fuck with the Tonberry. Yeah, 100% Pandy, 100%. But like, this is the thing with this one though. Like, Yuna's entire premise, like the start of the game, LeBlanc pretends to be Yuna and starts a concert in order to basically monetize on Yuna's fame and the number of people that would show up. That's why she does it, right? But like, for people to have just missed that and go, oh, Yuna's a pop idol, like, that's not her in the opening scene. Had somebody try and argue with me, saying that, like, she's clearly done concerts before that, like, no. There's people that, like, in the game that literally go, why is the High Summoner doing that? It's like it's not right, like blah blah, and like making comments. She's never performed before. She didn't perform during this. She even talks about how she didn't want to disappoint people by telling them that that wasn't her. I know there's a door here. I'm confused. Where's the door? Why can't I get to the door? Come on.
So what's next?
Yeah, they didn't pay attention to anything. They just saw, like, it's very much, okay, you played the game, but you didn't listen to any of the story is what happened. It really is. And it's sad because, like, the game isn't subtle about it with what they say, but yeah. Because, like, okay, the opening scene, Yuna talks about how she's, like, randomly dancing and she doesn't know why, and it's because it's the first time she actually used that sphere. There is a path here! I thought it was right... There it is, God.
This one ain't no good. Nor this one.
What are you doing?
Let's get out of here. We must inform the boss.
Hey, they dropped something.
Finders keepers.
Crimson Sphere 9! So yeah, you find the Crimson Spheres and each of them activate this. We only have one. So that's all we get. You gotta find all 9 of them to open the door. Or 10? 9 or 10? Hello? Of course I do.
Glad to hear it.
Hey, Maroda.
How have you been?
I joined up with the Youth League, and that's been keeping me pretty busy.
Oh, I'm a sphere hunter now.
Ah, that sounds great. Trying out a new way of life. Actually, Passe's a sphere hunter now, too. He's the leader of the Kinderguardians. Be nice to him if you see him.
I love that they call themselves the Kinderguardians.
The Youth League discovered this place, you know. It's called...
I am still bothered that Passe was even allowed to be a Guardian, though.
The time of Operation Mihen.
Like, he's far too young. Far too young. I want to be clear, for those who don't know, Guardians were supposed to lay their life on the line for their summoner. Passe's, like, was like 8, he's like 10 now.
Can supposedly be broken with the right combination of spheres.
He was willing to die for his brother at 8 years old. That's really screwed up.
I'm afraid this place is off limits until we can conduct a more thorough investigation. So, I'll, have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they didn't have anyone to leave him with, but I feel like... They say that, right? They say they don't... Because I do believe they do say that they had no one to leave him with, and that's why they brought him along. But I feel like, given the situation going on... Because I think weren't they from Bavel? If I remember correctly, I think they were from Bavel. Which is the biggest city that currently still exists, other than Lucca. And you mean the church that runs that entire city doesn't have a place to take in kids that lost their family to sin or anything? It feels wrong. Like, it feels like something's missing there.
We're on a roll!
I don't know. Bugs me. Makes Asaru into, like, a really crappy brother. Climb, climb. Okay. Oh, not this way. We gotta go this way. Gotta go down and around. Oh no, I've been ambushed! Duck soup! Where's my sound file for duck soup? It's not there, but I do have this one.
Ride the shoe pod.
No, duck soup is still in the game. In the remaster. It's just it's a rare one. Ow. It's just a rare one. Let me see. Let me see. I've got it in here. Just gotta give me a second. Where are we at? Here. And I gotta go into here and here. Here. Ding! Oh, I got this weird one from Pain.
Turned on.
And then... let's see. I've got all the game files, so this just takes a second. That one's glitched out. That's the end of the glitch section. I missed it. Found it.
Duck soup. Duck what?
Duck soup. Duck what? I ripped all the sound files. I have them all. Pandy and I were going through all the ones from Neopets, The Darkest Fairy, and Final Fantasy X-2 the other day. But yeah, for those who don't know, I do rip the sounds from the games myself a lot of the time. What games do I have? I have Dispatch, I have 10-2, I have Katamari, Octopath Traveler, Katamari, and Neopets. Thank you for the follow! So yeah, for those who don't know, each follow adds a little golden star to the border of my screen. Every sub adds a little pride one, which it looks like I think we have genderqueer and then nebulous. I think that one's genderqueer. I always forget. I require more dress spheres! You unlock most of the dress spheres by playing through the main locations, and then you get garment grids elsewhere, but like we are gonna power up the warrior pretty rapidly. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. So there is a kind of side thing they don't really go into a lot of detail on this game. But if you explore, if I go into my equip, no, I think I gotta go into abilities, right? So we can go to Yuna, and then we can see her warrior ability. She's got 19 of them. So that's 40 more kills, but I can go down here. Cast Berserk, Haste, Shell on the party. But I want this, SOS Protect. And then there's nothing really here that I need. Nothing here. I want Item Hunter there. I don't do the arena. I don't like the arena existing. It bugs me. Silence proof for the festival. Dark proof, so that way we're immune to dark. But genuinely, I dislike a lot of the things they've added to the remaster. I don't feel like they really belong. Like, they feel very out of place to me, so I avoid. Da-da-da-da-da. Go there. It is interesting that they have different, like, abilities depending on who it is for the festival list. Which one's this? Ah. But yeah, I always try to activate these early. Because, like, being immune means you don't have to use the equipment to be like, oh, I need to be immune to slow. It's like, no, you don't need to use that at all, as long as you level it up. And these having SOS Protect means that you're just going to survive better. So, going into the abilities early, going SOS Protect, if your health reaches the yellow section, it'll be like, okay, you know what? We're going to boost you, we're going to make you do better, you're going to be set. So just going through, triggering that early is important. But I do believe you can get Psychic, you can get, I mean, I have Black Mage already. And then you can get the mascot without the arena, because the arena is an added thing. Like the arena, assuming you're talking about the summon arena, that wasn't in the original and isn't required. Have a good one, Wim. All right. But yeah, too easy. Ah, yeah, that kind of takes away the point of it, because wasn't the mascot part of 100%ing it? Like, that's like one of the most powerful outfits in the game. It's kind of sad that they boost that then. Doot, doot, doot.
Oh, wow. Lady Yuna. It's me, Elma.
Yeah, Elma.
It's
I was
been
like,
so
El,
long.
what?
Wow, you've really changed.
How are you?
Never better. Now that I'm in the Youth League, I've always got something to do. Hey, you made it past all the fiends. Nice work. Go on, step aside.
Right away, Captain.
Wow, look at
That was something I had talked about early on, Amaru. Like,
Bad, huh?
the whole arena system and the whole taming monsters breaks a lot of the point of the game when it comes to stuff like, oh, I will summon in the creatures, and then I'm not going to get the experience for my characters anymore? Like, why would I want that? Why would I want to take away some of those things? Oh, I forgot about this. So if you equip this, you can use Cure, Kira, and Curaga. But if you equip this one, fire attacks will heal you? Everybody having Cure is good, don't get me wrong. That is an extremely useful ability. But you only have 3 on both of these, right? I'd rather have Fire Eater. Oh, no. The garment grids are cool. I like that they add abilities. I don't remember that item. What is favorite outfit? Itch. I forgot about itch as a status effect. So, yeah, itch proof kicks you out of your current outfit. Or itchy kicks you out of your current outfit. Up we go! One second. I got notifications going off my phone. Why? Why? Nothing important. It's nothing important. All right. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Plot progression.
This is Youth League headquarters. The Youth League was formed a year ago by people who opposed New Yevon. Its members claim that in the hands of New Yevon, Spira would only repeat its past mistakes. Their leader is a former crusader named Nuge. Apparently, he earned quite a reputation.
Nuge Cybot. These children just ran up to me with swords and started attacking me. It's a very bad first impression for the Youth League, just saying. Rest asleep, garment grid. If you're using that, you can't fall asleep. Also useful. Damn it! Piss off, small child. Oh, so you know how I've been talking about 2D backgrounds and stuff? Have you noticed here? It's trickier here. These tents are two-dimensional. They're not 3D models. The tents are a flat texture. That is a proper cylinder coming out the front. The cylinder tacked on is 3D, but the whole tent is one flat 2D texture that they're just distorting a little bit. But yeah, the little cannon thing on the front is 3D, but the rest is 2D. Because it's actually, if you look, it's just their cannons that are in the background. They just stuck tents over them. Which is funny, because there's no need for a door if that's covering a tent. But it's the cannons that are in the background already, stuck on the front. Somebody handle those children! But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in these games that'll be 2D.
It's been too long, Lady Yuna. I am Lucille, commander.
I was gonna say Lucille, right?
Forces.
It's good to see you.
Hiya!
I am
Lucille, I still can't tell if you're wearing pants or if that's your leg color.
I joined the Youth League to aid in the fight for a new Spira.
I've never been able to figure it out with her. I know they do show legs on a lot of characters, but I cannot tell if those are pants or not.
Lady for some time. Unfortunately,
On
this
her
is
specifically.
of great import and will be occupied well into the night. I am terribly sorry, but I must ask that you return another day.
Oh, it's no trouble.
My apologies.
The Youth League's looking for spheres too, right?
Yes, knowledge of the...
I think that's actually a really big point. Like, it's frustrating that games are using Gen AI for stuff, for sure. But, like, even more so just talking about the pre-rendered backgrounds. The amount of resources you save by just locking the camera for certain scenes that allows you to put so much detail into your scenes without costing any processing whatsoever is massive. Okay, These are legs.
Seem to be a lot of weirdos around here.
Sorry.
The youth league.
The woman on the left, those are her legs, but I don't know with Lucille.
Questionable pasts. Just the other day, a very valuable sphere was stolen almost as soon as we discovered it. The Thief League? No, few here would go that far. Most of us are very devoted. We work hard with Maven Nuge towards our goal of building a new Spira. But the Maven insists that none be turned away, and so the occasional bad seed does slip through. Unfortunately. But I can think of nothing more heartening than were the Lady Yuna to join our cause. That would do the League much good.
And that is the beginning of the plot of this game, is that one single line there. Yeah, effort is the main thing that shows. So, here's Mungdal.
Why, Lady Yuna, I believe it's been fully 2 years.
So yeah, for those who don't know, this is Dwight Schultz. Dwight Schultz is the voice of the voice of Mungdal in Chowder. He was also in Third Rock from the Sun, I believe. But yeah, it's Mung. Would you like to hear a story? Anything but that is the default, so we gotta choose by all means.
The past 2 years have been truly tumultuous. With sin defeated and Yevon's terrible deception exposed for all to see, it is safe to say Spira was in a state of upheaval. But it is precisely times such as these that often inspire the greatest good. For you see, out of the chaos arose a desire to forge Spira anew.
There's actually, I don't know if I have it on PlayStation or if I just have it on PC. There's a trophy for listening
attempted to set right Spira's history
and not telling him to shut up.
And warped by the temples. They looked for lessons in that history, lessons to lead Spira into a new age. The Seekers scoured Spira for ancient spheres hidden in nooks and
I didn't press anything.
Ages. They studied the images recorded in those spheres, for they hoped to find within clues to the
A-Team,
nature of Spira's past.
Star Trek.
Over time, the search for spheres grew quite popular. Some even pursued it as a profession.
Honestly, though, this is good lore. This is good lore.
Good, the bad, and the ugly. To be sure, the majority are interested only in the excitement and adventure of it all. But it is doubtful they comprehend
the gravity of the search for truth.
Very doubtful.
Doubtful?
Doubtful indeed.
Doubtful indeed.
Where was I? The founder of the Seekers was a man by the name of Tremor. Before the fall of sin, Tremor had...
I'm gonna run to the restroom, so I'll see y'all in a minute.
With the Seekers, he had the perfect means of revitalizing Spira, or so one would have thought. But then, just one short year ago, Tremor founded yet another organization, the New Yevon Party. It was all quite sudden. He took the many spheres collected by the Seekers and hoarded them all to himself. Naturally, this angered those who had hoped to use the spheres as a key to unlock Spira's past. What awoke in Tremor's heart that drove him to do this, none can say, save Tremor himself. I should very much like to ask him. But
it's a good thing I did that, actually. Because I managed to get out there right before my Roomba decided to roll over cat vomit. So that's a win.
Their motto was, one thing at a time. It worked to great effect. It played on people's fears of the rapid changes sweeping over Spira. It gave them something to cling to. But there were others who still harbored ill will toward the name of Yevon. And the man who united them, it was none other than Nuge, the Maven, that is, leader of the Youth League. Nude was a member of the Crusaders. He is a
And I'm talking, it was within like 3 inches of the vomit when I stopped it. Like, I stopped it.
him to devote himself to the Seeker's cause. With them, he worked to collect spheres, but in the end, New Yevon would share them with no one. Repulsed by what New Yevon had done, Nude gathered like-minded people and formed the Youth League.
That was a win.
Drawing its support
mainly
from Spira's younger generation, the League soon matched New Yevon in size. As the organization grew, so did the responsibilities of its leader. I came here hoping to speak with Maven Nuge, but he is busy in meetings, and I was turned away at the door. Pity.
Pity.
Looking at all the young...
He's just still going. We're still going.
I must say, I'm quite envious. So much energy.
No more. I love that. No more. I'm begging you.
While I, on the other hand, have grown weary with the passing of many years. I travel Spira, gathering knowledge, only to have it slip my mind a moment later. Just between you and me, I don't even remember how old I am. Oh, might I ask you one small favor?
What's that, man?
What is it?
I'd like to shake your hand, if it's not too much trouble, to touch...
You are required to do this to get 100% in the game, by the way. To listen to all of it and shake his hand. And you gotta pay attention because it says I don't think so as the default. They're tricky with you.
How this old scholar can go in peace.
Don't say that.
Your hand.
Is something wrong?
No, it is...
Your hand! No, it's fine! Let me just step 10 feet away from you just to be safe. Like, what? Excuse me? Why did you step so far away from me to say, no, everything's fine? I'm a little concerned now. Why are you chasing me? Yuna, pull out your gun! Get the kid to back off. Okay, let's save this. I am having fun playing this again, and I really appreciate everybody hanging out. But we have been going for 3.5 hours. Which means we've hit our typical threshold. We'll be streaming again in 4 hours. For those who don't know. But we're only down here, right? We're only a quarter of the way through chapter 1. So we're gonna save here. Because this is where, we need to, actually focus on, the path we're gonna be taking. And then we'll be going down the road that way. But it has been an absolute blast, and I really appreciate y'all coming by and spending time with me. Always means a lot. I thank you for dealing with all the chaos, all the fun. Oh, also, if you didn't see, just to show it again, I have a new on-screen visual for when I'm playing music. So during Power Wash or art streams or Minecraft or whatever, you'll now have a little thing in the corner showing what's playing like that. See it all down there? Look at that. So now it's nice and clean. It's there, and that'll update with whatever song's playing. It feels a lot more clean than what I had. I was trying to get it in the upper right. Upper left felt like it would interfere with Mari's TTS. But yeah, no, we got all of that set and in place. I do need to, for my own sake, I need to make a note because I did notice something during this stream that I never noticed before. Mari's TTS bubble needs moved behind stars. It's actually in front of the stars, which looks a little off to me. good, Yuna. I appreciate y'all hanging out. It has been fantastic having y'all here. I should send you away to one of my friends. So let's see where I can send y'all to. I think today, I am gonna send you over. I want something classic. Do we have something classic in here? I'm trying to think, like, where am I sending y'all? Where am I sending y'all? I think I'm gonna send y'all over today. You know, we're gonna bug Sam again. Sam is currently playing Sonic Rumble. So if you've never seen Sonic Rumble, you can check that out, which is a free-to-play Sonic game. So I'm gonna send you over to Sam. Sam is great. Sam is fantastic. He is absolutely wonderful, and I'm sure he will be happy to have you there. So go be lovely. Go be fantastic. It is marked for mature audiences. It's just language, so swearing, things like that. But just as a heads up, if you can't go because of it being mature, totally understand. Especially with all of the ID laws and crap that are restricting some people. But if you get a chance, go hang out. I love and appreciate y'all. I hope you have a good one. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.